Why, hello! Pat and AJ post-show video here for Thursday. It's the 3rd of December. Doesn't look like the 3rd of December, but it is the 3rd of December.
Remember the 3rd of... No, never mind.
You're just making up your own holiday.
It rhymes.
So, who's ready for Christmas? More so, not only ready for Christmas, who's ready for the holiday season of giving?
Yeah.
We could talk about all the great things we're doing here at the radio station.
We are doing a lot of really cool things here.
Let's talk selfless things, man. This is something we're going to be doing, and I think AJ kind of lifted the idea for one of her clucking hens. But we're going to be doing some charity work of our own, off the books. I mean, not for the radio show or for TV or video or nothing like that.
I didn't even want to talk about it, like on the radio or even in the post-show video. Because I didn't want people to think we were doing it to, like, look good.
Well, yeah.
It's just something I feel like we should do.
But it's not like we're going to, publicize it or whatever. But one of the clucking hens apparently went out ringing the old Salvation Army bell with her husband and her 2 kids.
They have young kids,
Young kids.
And I almost felt bad that we haven't really done anything with our son yet as far as, like, charity and giving back. And, we've said this before.
Well, I think we have, but we've always been on the clock.
Yeah, but we've done a lot of giving back, but it's for radio. And I wanted to do something just kind of personally that we sought out ourselves. And our son, he's spoiled. He's the only grandchild. He's the only child.
Yeah.
He lives far away from family, so people shower him with gifts every time they see him, which is wonderful for us as parents. That's great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to make sure he understands that is not the norm for everybody.
That is not the way it happens around the world. So
No.
we're trying to find like a soup kitchen or a pantry where we can volunteer and have our child kind of see that, not everyone has everything that they want, let alone, need. They don't even have things that they need.
Well, especially this time of year, because our son's birthday is this weekend. So he's got the Christmas birthday thing going on, which, this time of year, he's literally showered in gifts. So
You know what? But this is a good thing, though. It's a good thing for him. I remember very distinctly when I was about in 8th grade. I'm Catholic, so I was going through the confirmation thing, and we had to put in so many hours of charity work, and we had to go out there and find it on our own. And I went to the inner city of Chicago, and I helped out at a food pantry, so folks would come in, and they would, and it was a real eye-opener for me. I'll never forget that, being about 11, 12 years old, taking a bus out to the hood and doing this, and seeing that, man, some folks don't even got some SpaghettiOs to put on the shelf, and that we could help folks out with that.
I'm excited to do this. We're actually having trouble finding a place that has an open shift that'll work for us, which is great.
Yeah.
But the one soup kitchen is full till like March. The other one only has like mid-mornings on weekdays, and I'm like, I want to bring our kid. Like, this is more for him than it is, I want him to get this experience. But that's great that we're having a hard time finding a place to volunteer.
Yeah.
But I still want to find a place to volunteer. So
it doesn't matter what you celebrate or who you pray to. It's more about the reason for the season, and that's all about giving, right?
Exactly.
So make sure you try to instill that into your children as well.
Because we're trying. We'll find a place, I swear.
All right, do us a favor, too, while you're here hanging out. Click on that button below us. That is the subscribe tab for the Cars 18 YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.